nim se impempie no se woni obi enyini bomua anase bia oni obi kosukuwa aya anase nipa na predi brebia we dey me mate nti I can vouch for this person. Wone honorable Kennedy Agyapong ba ha se me bi so odo nyina tsena same class wo kire economics ma wo kire literature nti ye den na wo mate pa wo yonko classmate epe dibia bi se ya unfa wo support entertainment empiana na wo se eye Dr. Bawumia.
Well, nyame ni penim me can trust me ne can ohine Agyapong our problem. No one. Ne mom empenin die no eniema bebre ne ade ye. Mi suro papa na koma. Mi suro se onyame ehun ye mobo kura obetumi abo bi o cabinet. Yes. Papa no ni akoma.
How well do you know him?
I know him like this. Me say the temperament. And maybe kura ebetumi asi parliament no any pictures no. Oni kofo entokwa. Ana bibie ni wa beka so pen. Nyabotre na yemfe nkoboko onum mesi edwomu na ne niema pie atia ye kontokwa dem onum yo ene wo TVB metio mu program so meti kwa sa o ene kura de yisifo ene nkomo a won dio on peso won wi ade ni ade na ye start ye no
so o se ehunu me painti 2023 de ye no
ade na si ye
o se wale obodin
se
onya 92 ye try na ba no obi wia e be share bottom the papa ko 40 me to ababa se I believe say what says answer
me say se ne ma nyina enye no kure owo on agents wo ibie ni wa oye ya MPP ye ya ade no a ye pese ye wi ama Bawumia obi no pese o wo se plan no em obi a ukra na agent wo mi kura chebi na ka de chebi de ka na ka mi ko wi egu mu chebi na agent ni wo enti mama ye nya careful
enye ne temperament ni ade wugina so aka se
of course we say the temperament of a president eh obi o shock absorbers me ka chiro enye obi a obi live say na de ono obi wasem no nyakora one ne be kontokwa enne eye den enna yes me classmate say ka make say enne me so me di na chi na on chief of staff very chairman be bia madu den na utumi aka say enne de unya akora obeyi obi e wodom afedi yenim
so obeyi obi
oh yeah so obeyi obi caustic language insulting behaviors fi opening ba show man so until them feel say you pay to me e be a man so your businessman on your business kasi ya pa na say you combine competence, temperament, intellectual prowess, vision.
Don't you think the temperament can be managed?
How do you do it?
So,
and America, how do you do it?
How
do you tame it? Baby, I will do it. Oh, now bet me at telephone. To me, if you said, I dear crowd, cano, a offensive man. Oh, one thing that you will be cry, you will say, I said, they are even afraid of what you can do. Of course. And then
the obit me,
and then what me, I can catch it. Private conversation to me,
talk of a private conversation. Only share or Heathrow Airport, Woody, a former president, and another Kufuado at them. No.
Mama Casamba.
No, him so be keeping us.
Mama Casamba control. Mama Casamba. A year, a tra, any fapim. Many a compare Asia Heathrow Airport need be discussed and Kufuado. In fact, if it is true, say na Asia Heathrow, and I mean a Casana made in Kufuado and Tema. And a woman PR to confirm how loose a canon is. I just say me no share them na ye do komo ye do bi nkonkonsa if I should go and air it say oh me no share ho na ye di kon can't we once a man na e kire onipa su ene ne ban oye he can't even excuse me say contain confidential exchanges say oto na mo ka obi ho asem. That's the first point. But uncle for passport no bra no kire date no Miss me confirm passport mra ni en check time a ye stamp mu se na ye wo Heathrow airport enya no kore
woni ni share wo Heathrow airport
woni ni share Heathrow airport ye discuss na Akufo-Addo
no mo share ho da
ba mo kaida
se share ho da
share Heathrow airport me ka se bi share Akufo-Addo Heathrow airport yi e ben ya onka okasa ho mo yi e no na oba mo nchen a eya mo exact evidence no say how say na Akufo-Addo me na medina de say time no na me campaign man no bisa the whole Ghana abrante ba ko campaign man na Akufo-Addo so me the president of Ghana if you say fear you free no na dankwa declare say the Gold Coast is ready for independence 4th of August 1947 it was open watching be in who about me afra konya 70 years down the line like the Babylonian captivity na nado epie eti me fa ma ho odin ma na nado na me didi na tem kire akompreko say de be na me gi afri mu ejenja no kure say me ni share wo Heathrow date ben ya onka year ben ya
okay honorable me pese wo home so na yen hwe said ye honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong e ka asem no yen hwe be san basisia
tia me ni nyansa che no se me ni nyansa che no enko tumi nya minister da the way OCDD Akufo-Addo atem akire mo Heathrow airport em no wa say eni woni na ni so a Akufo-Addo government obaji minister I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Bianca de
Bianca. But me statisa me fire. They'll run away. Evidence I'm the back. Maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once I touch and here, they catch us at Heathrow airport. Onipa no go jina ho 70 brofu. Obi a mente brofu. Between talk a dime.
Okay. Yo ebusia fonti asama honorable Kennedy Agyapong kan ye o se won se attaching ade ma kire mo se Heathrow airport among the whole world benya baby an can say Heathrow airport
a trouble a true anim guase e ka ho o ka say oni obi share Heathrow airport is that a proof that you met want to prove as yana what is the evidence you support for this nonsense if they finish here or troka kasa troka say Heathrow airport Bishiano and Anami did na Akufo-Addo attempt. Is that evidence say asemo kan no kore? Also, how? When? On fa passport to mram family den so nto ni en kire so in the years so you say ye ntane nyina no e wura e ho no e be show and e be aye return there aye stamp. What is the meaning of that? Okudi wani ma say and na de eniema wo be fire enyame anyame ho me hu ni fimi obetumi afaya me niti Akufo-Addo atem nkere no eye nu ani timu asamo ka ene afa na obeka anka asasemu hu hia no a because me campaign ema Dr. Alhaji Mahadu Wami ano ompe afa na obeka
omo awoda
me atache a emo aba na ode ama me se me ede be na ode ache me se me mfa na me ni madrebo me atachia be sire na madi onkofo a won kiu ekohu no so omo a me ka ho bi
omo a wo bibia mu sikamu
bibia da omo a me sikamu da on che me ade bi da mama e dey na ode ache me mate asembi na me say oh ken onyakopon mo a wo na ne ewuko edie wo akasa the ninth commandment no na wo brichi the won susu anso ma say me to atachia na ken ohini Agyapong ekope the 500,000 United States dollars ekoto property mame atachia se me mfa
mbacho wadaro ma home so na yentie eno so do kan
I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Bianca de
Bianca. But me statisa me fire. They'll run away. Evidence I'm the back. Maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once I touch and here, they catch us at Heathrow airport. Why is there all airports in the world? So me do try. I don't think I'm because at Heathrow airport. Obia dear, nipa no go jina ho 70 brofu. Obia mente brofu. Between talk a dime $500,000 before time. AU village at the chow Emma would give rent or children and a net if you're $4,000 Emma who knows away. Obo feeling na obi on tip profit to be told down no reaction. Now no walk high no office or high. What more to man me money $50,000. But I leave it to fate.
Okay, for honorable Akyea, it is our claims when you do you think say eyewo
eyanum go asema no ankasa say me title deed no way if you're not touching me lawyer ni between baby na Kennedy on here Agyapong afa 500,000 so to fia mami kufuor time AU village title deed no way you no if you no way who to fia chobi what you say onim baby if you no can pese me so ma the title deed no na my Lïes ama osage for am wetio for the penny onum say ochehene baby a obetena ye no ye wadabraka himfie boko time no na ochema wadabraka himfie ana no for that odi kan eto esi ho ene no because ene de baby am ti ochehene kra bia oni baby tena na yato AU village acheme atachia na fe de my Lïes am ochehene am $4,000 aya tro me nim ni oka wasem kra me wo fi a me nim ho wasem na den no one fa me title di mre me if you know we mama baby a me nu ya kompra kokko no hwe ni ye kakra ya tra obe fire de en o the evidence bi kire o se wo ne oto ade ne kra e ma me no we ni vendor no oto ade ni free ha na ye sign the paper no ba me di mu enemy kura me paper and then me sabe to Bible say me property be AU village and na osage fo owu ye bisa no ote ase say me Lïes if you no man no am give $4,000 osage fo eko Lïes ni fie say if you bi so obi od be receive the visitors I mean enti say mo kanyina e ya toro ka on fa evidence ba ko nkyere mo ene Ghana fo obetumi a obetumi a mesra no say baby a okono o reduce to me the president no obe fire den abusuam abusuafo obe fire now they are come NDC say NDC menya ahoden abusuafo na is that a presidential material you want to destroy your own so that you become prominent how would that happen
honorable in a way mo hurt no dodo san say ohune say me boa nipa nyima me ankasa me nkrofo me die mu na me die mu enyeme
yes mama me ka chiro nyame oso say me attach e baby a medu sese okay ase me nye tenant am here law office it me pay rent advance it obebuam me 50,000 say the entia e tra eyenum kwase ma no kura so oka asem say atumi so esi enu nyonko adanse krum the 9 commandment no and why e won so so ma no say me kwa ko akompra ko say me here $50,000 say me de ye me mu bra
na wo hu ne say de won so say ye de ne ko president ana se bi ko AU summit a obekwa akoto blue na no so hu ne say enye no kure ya
na wo de hu enso obeto ifira no pa ono kra wo he ya wo ne ka se onti asem obeka so obe fire de en wo hu obi a ohwe man so na keka eni ni su no man se ye be hira nso o megina o man ne da o man be ne yesa udi o hu ne pese ba wo betumi aye factory fine na onu wadwuma aye fo apre so fine but factory yo does not translate say you have the qualities and the capabilities of becoming the president of a nation.
So you don't see any qualities in him, like presidential qualities?
I don't see presidential qualities. I can see him that he can do some businesses. Businesses are over-exaggerated.
How?
Because and nobody saying a friend saying factories don't want him now no. Of I was 19. Away 19 factories away. Unenne wo se wanyanyansa foforo a wakofa kube ato wo se kube nie na yebetumi anya we afiri kube ada na deda wonye kube etumi eboa nation ada na deda wonye enti ebi kwa ade wo campaign you know because ene na offer trade minister o new presidential material.
What's the trade minister?
Of course. So now all the products are being
also ideas and what ideas now you can implement it.
Yes, the ideas now, you know, how far have you implemented it privately? The track record is there. I feel Miss Locras and Mecca, my factories do well because I'm here. GR rebelled me, I think, about Dimechi. How can a man be afraid to expose his success for scrutiny? How? What contradiction is this? It's a minimum baby who I walk. Because the is a papa, is he sure he wants to become a president? My mama, basically, the Sabbath Bible here said me attaching her. Many fear with AU village. Nyamini ni pen.
No betim so do Sabbath Bible no so say wo mo awoda.
O mo ami. E fa de be ho no wo de bo ami. $50,000 ana. Na me wura parliament kwa na me need $50,000. Why? Why is he lying like that? Said there be na 50,000 me ho wa kire me na me hear them me compare rent advance ana. And me hear 50,000 from ana. If I cho make me a catch play. Enkofo bi didi nsam a me nka ho bi. Enkofo bi agi ni sika me attaching a me nka ho bi. Me mbrage say me do akira. Ba me nya la sulela. A me ko be deep politics ni adi na. Enkofo bebre ni me before me papa politics. Na enya de a me ko ken hin Agyapong ko sense o mo wa me. Na me fe sika nye bibi. Me say ene say ayi studio ha o reduce studio into a conveyor belt. No be can be anama manako mo man fa title deed no be kire mo eti frɛ no se title deed na wa touch ye di mu AU village no on ma mo copy na mo hwɛ time otoye ade no se check na o use on show the bank account se 500,000 no baby a friends a vendor no wa kotua be se mama mo putu akompre kutu street proof the baba be the whole pay say papa we o person be kan okore na se wo pay na and I will to me the car. Now for the baby aircon and moawa. You don't need these tactics. So tactics we was here.
Is it because now no or ne a Dr. Large Mahmoud Bawumia kwa Kensie or supported Dr. Large Mahmoud Bawumia and Tina now na mamu hune flow singing now because the time on now 1 year so pet you know person will ye flag bearer notes or ye president and there and not in a way be okay be na say against NDC. Yes, I know you're comfortable. No,
Mama, Obia ni su and the ban oh. So wouldn't tapes what me knew
tapes?
Yes, historical tapes. And then Yama Waki car. What you say? It has nothing to do with Baumia. I don't know ni soon and the buying and not capture publicly. As soon as Barney be on the sea. Hey, Obi Nims attack our temperament. And to my best studio, hey, we do we atem, we do matem, we do a software atem, Haina.
Smart Gan update.
No, only needs to say no in a way, no. A good say, you don't see any pass message, and you soon you saying what you done say, Obey Katasumu, so now have a way to become, hey, Nasa son, and I would see it. Now, to me, and I will paint and I will bring once a year, no continuous, and no soon, so you're bad.
Where? The way you who see baby answer when it to say we the a jar so was one co Jubilee House. How are you going to do it? Who to me control? I'm telling you.
Yeah, sure.
Nimpa. And maybe I'm a Ferris American or no nim saving in the power. And there may be our catcher mean can da because it was not intended for public consumption. And Komobia only be D, which is not intended for public consumption. Nobody believe so okay. Obey John Waki can send be. Akakakra.
No, but say we the work can use. We need to can be able to understand the name who mood. Now one cancel the send na obwa ofo.
There be you can see any name na intended for public consumption. That's why there's even the oath of secrecy. What is the meaning of that? And name be we faga na ho a o man paninka. That's all can. To you swear an oath of secrecy. They must be him how to keep secret. How can he be president?
Okay, mema wa home so ye kasa sisi eye owura kwasi kwaten obepie mu eye onobo keneje ohene Agyapong ne campaign mu a odi mu tentema pa owura kwaten wo teme nka memo ache ba de chensoma so
abna mejo so kese pa
wo ho te say na pay
brother do me hoye na wo so e
nyame adome hoye obi kasa me wo me fie o ena owura kwasi kwati abowre mu mpacho amane
Mamincha Missinian, so a lawyer penny we look up to. Bravo by Akyea. I'm quite Indiana, who on Mubina, even from afar, says you, your CMPSU law. In some way, somehow, they've had an impact in our even though it may not be direct. I'm saying, several calls on some claims that I'm missing. But they also said that the bonnet so. If we are workers, we are able to year. We say, Lord, I back with me a due diligence. They will be able to know how to move. So I can't want to hear any step as a lawyer. A basics. I use a senior for in I will have some more kind. I will say, can say, a $2,500,000. No fire a whole title near the Emra. I think say a beer. Kenya Boteka 18 years, Kobu say, can acquire Kasa video. So, mobile video, I'm a chief for 90. But can't actually say in fact, ni panel cement for them. But to fee Amano, none of all kind office, or high office, $50,000.
Online to chess. What's in the panel? So, what to fee no high office man or now can be.
I'm just quoting Ken on what he said on your show.
Okay.
The video is them which Mabama I see for you now.
Okay.
The Ken can say Nipa no cement brofono. Or no papa to pay $500,000 a month.
Okay.
So honorable Akyea on cast Ken in brofo baby. So he was not referring to him. In case he am asem no oka. And he no producers and me kind and I make so only video ni no moon to papa nefo. And sakra ni bia better TV so. But my name
Honorable Katie Hammond, Mom Nana, Honorable Kennedy.
Yes, you can play the video once again. I have it. My crop before I respond.
Okay. Kwasi kwati Jinaso yembo video no.
Yes. Okay.
Me pacho hold on. Jinaso ma me producer. Jinaso producer bo video no mae.
I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Obianka the
Obianka. But me statism fire. They will run away. Evidence I'm the back. Maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once that touch and here, because you say Heathrow Airport. Why is there all airports in the world? Say me do try. I don't think I'm because Heathrow Airport. Obia dear. Onipa no ko gina ho cement brofu. Obi cement brofu. Between talk a dime $500,000 before time. AU village at the chow Emma would give rent or children and a native your or $4,000 amount who knows away. Obro feeling na obi on tip profit to be told down no reaction. Now no walk high no office or high. What more to a man me money $50,000. But I leave it to fate.
Okay, enti na asem no na to asoa e na weni ba enti baby a ye be cutting point no ora kwate se wutie me say o cement brofo no mitimi
o say ya abla so te ya o say o ka no bo Akyea asem we Heathrow but no say obia de na baby cement brofo no na be na ona bo Akyea ko dina baby say
okay.
It's due diligence as some
me ba ora kwate se wo share video na when we say ora Akyea me kai maka Heathrow adenti na all airports no manye netwa so e flow ye
so we no say obia de you go dina baby cement bro for so tin here obia de referring to be our kind of one symbol you go dina baby cement bro
sa de o cement bro for no na ora kwate me ba sa de o cement brofo no eno na wo se no ye Honorable Katie Hammond
no but ene de me na make eye de musumu tie o se obi a de o ko dina baby cement brofo no me to diamond no to make a due diligence once be mu no ene obi a wo de abla can forgive you as a journalist but lawyer there you can't miss due diligence who take you time e sha de kind year then ene bufu so and then yaw and then be a better I mean Honorable Ken was your classmate and to be behind the book on Scaba phones ko wa come for some say na e then a basa
ora kwate se say dey see a wo kire mu yi a wo ka say dey o kan say dey cement brofo no wo say Honorable Katie Hammond unyi ni so say because Honorable Ken ambo Honorable Katie Hammond din nti no and automatically obetimi aka say then what the me sense o di kan bo ni din beginning and o kan say man sana the cement brofo no ebe shame mo muntina
ebi awo that is the case. Assuming that is the case, na be na honorable Akyea e kwa second interpol. Your kind second be motherfucker.
Okay.
Why will he even accept to say on what America?
Okay.
In the first place, say silent team. So I'm okay to am within any person ya dane asem na.
So say
Akyea to we that be no kwa second interpol.
Na say fair honorable Ken so what here asem bi enye dan ko resolve no. Eye
friend ko friend say nye say who classmate no na some of videos no can say one no we tell the young economics the young of anything literature it can for so ni ho so you are for me you say the who ni achi what you say and you na doctor about me on so ye ne dey can hwe so a friend me na dey ne dey ne si na kwa kire to stage an interview back to come and respond to him without due diligence so we do something very honorable. Who go for you apologize. Okay. If you are feeding so I apologize to can you move on. Who forgive you?
Yo, Mate, ora kwate medase pa.
Medase.
Yo. Honorable Akyea.
As I say, some way say a bit comical kakrama minu York as I say. It's a continuum. It takes his post facto rationalization I say now on refer to me. Yes.
So
you see, the flow of the conversation, you know, will leave everybody to the conclusion. Say, oh, Akyea na okoje say 500,000 if you know. Can't you see the flow? And now near akono say and kwofo a dom drains are it will share all social media no. They show me say me here ungrateful. I on kasa makoje in kwhwe near a friend say a dom ade atiapete. How can you say that this is out of context? If it's out of context, and yeah, what can say uniano? And on your own samra no day, or because he didn't intend to say mea, they will be KTMon. Because you can't say the recording has been doctored. The recording has not been doctored. But if you look at the flow of what he said, what he has here, everybody will come to the conclusion that Akyea and now. Wakoje 500,000 if you African or 777 or rent if you no ma friends or charge or change not rent you 4,000. Akyea no akasa or lawyer, you know, be a lawyer new. The contest is also talking about a lawyer. And also a friend saying be man 50,000. Send them you no correct. Many can end daily with these matters. So if therefore what he intended to say is not media. And I know I am a bonipa because he has spoken in the contest pointed to me.
Okay, Oka flow was semono busia for Mayana ye wona yensan share video ni biom said e esikoye.
I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Obianka de
Obianka. But me statism fire. They'll run away. Evidence I'm the back. Maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once that touch and here, they catch us at Heathrow Airport. Why is there all airports in the world? Say me did try. I don't think I'm because at Heathrow Airport. Obia dear, onipa no go gina ho say minti brofu. Obia minti brofu. Between talk a dime $500,000 for time. AU village at the chew. Emma would give rent or change me and a net if you or $4,000 amount. Who knows away? Obro funi na hala obi on ti profit mi to dan no reaction na me wo ko high no me office or high mo to amano me man $50,000 but I leave it to fate mo bi an Canada
Smart Gan update.
Okay. No high office no or high in the contest higher office now on the office or high he said that so it flows from the beginning. If you want to bring a disconnect there, then come and explain. Say, oh, you didn't intend to say Akyea, but this context, how can you say Akyea? And you attach Yanwa, me I suppose to Heathrow no, as some no. And also you're trouble branding, but catch it all. Say, many things here Heathrow this guy say Kufuado. The president Kufuado be president. Now, attach Yanwa, Obia or so no, why $500,000 if he a free me some. What is he talking about? Eti bi sere no a me mpentokwa tantan. Asemo a wo ka no, me se enne mama okura no unya ide esen. I won't put you on the spot. What idea did you see? Say, as some of and now interview. No, it was referable to a third party, not the Akyea in the context of the speech he was making. I'm a kofwasum.
It is our rental assembly by no. Nana ate ochehene.
Ochehene ate.
No so renti bibisa wo AU village ana.
Me near or about say or rent if remain semos or rent if you be
no me chese ochehene a confirm say indeed or rent property bisa e wo AU village.
On confirm on chair me so or rent property be efi AU village because me and the man secretary say almost charge for money say me asem say minimum hwe a bibia say wato fia che me a me rent ma no and I make catch my mama me dey na make can say oche rent no dey so oche import rent bibi so the visitors ba on meda ho na there infini me nsam.
Okay,
I want to say that clearly. Me no charge phone call tenancy arrangement bia me give $4,000 a month from me home.
And honorable can to fee be
on top $500,000. I don't know who say afraid a friend saying the spokesperson quarter or so distancing from the fast on top mommy. So what he's saying is ministering the whole Ghana say on top mommy. Now maybe you do diligence here. Due diligence Bena a bro a friend saying tape no the context of the speech, you know. And then madam Ibisa, did you have an idea saying that he was not referring to me?
They will say the Ebesha where you said you're cement brofono. Inti senya one hour can't say one brofono, they are then or referring to
I don't know about Katie Amoni. Why do you leave my name as a premise of your statement? At what was if you hit to a danto, or nipani a lawyer, or pay, or talk. Officers or rent officer in my 50,000. Now, cause I feel let's disconnect. I mean, the statement.
It's a say the Ayo Quatsing and Babbitt, Chim say a dino dear no new.
And yame, and you can emra studio ha now on throw. On one castle and muton say, or person, chere say, and yena and Tiasiena, the casemu went to me and Chirasi and yamia. The person can, yes, sir. How can you say me apologize? Me apologize over the obvious. Because say no kasa no kan no and sisisu ya and no make kind of friendships oh atawe there enya wona na me kan o say efa efie bi a me toma o because on to fie ma be da no so on to fie ma na me say yeah ye misa evidence based engagement say okay what title did na anyway ha na no vendor no na dey atoto and then me dan nyame ase say afede obi backtrack say ento ofie nche me say did no beto fie ache me ha generous is so obeto fie ache me atache
bo ankofo nyina wo party sika wodi hye
mu ono ka na wo nkofo ebo party ya kan anu atum say nkofo no mbo tonton sansan fa won ho no on your self announcement no it's not a mark of good leadership make a chiro ne.
It's not mark of good leadership.
I tell you, obi tonton sansan, emoa obia opeso be ka kire wi ase. What kind of leadership is that? You can't say I'm in the pen cause I'm on ase ana. What's the meaning of that? Now we go for one man MPP ka. Waka anu atum.
Eburo ne dia wo dia mama.
Eburo no so kra. Won your politicians. Ya so party ni mu a be se ne. Yanka. We be contract if MPP mu na onya ho mfaso na ode boa nkrofo a eno na yemfa ne si akonkon sika onya anu bebere na oka nyina no evidence nche se ono so wagege contracts pa afi MPP ho
ko ba say ko confirm say
what is the problem
pickups e support into say onya contractor
o party boa now support o party a yemfa si akonkon na party ne emo ama e be na ko waja bimpo no wa boa party no.
But say Yesu Christo ko pass da. Nti so bi ade ai
say. Me catch you say ebi wo ho a odi kon penso bi a. Kasa say obi de oka. That's all pass da o. O ye as if say it's a debt. Enye debt.
Nti o che say the all ye no mum kire say esa wo den o mo de party ne de ne ka
de of course. As if we owe him a living. But a lot of people have held. I have also held the party. I do say me can be before party no da na. Me nka.
So on the on wo chire de odi abonti on abodi na wo de.
Me nka da. Ehu ni fa so. O son obusuyanfo a emfa nye tonton sansan. Utia obi ba school fees ma no enye tonton sansan. Udu obi call law school a enye tonton sansan. Otoka che obi to ofenye campaign yen tonto sansan. And yet a mark of good leadership to do a self-announcement. As if some person project said, without you, the party does not exist. But there are several people who have held the party, but they are quiet.
Dear Koso nyina a who leadership qualities, who presidential qualities, honorable Ken we say Kobase. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, candidate I was supported one winning honorable Ken winning as a flag bearer of the new patriotic party. Are you going to campaign? Are you going to support him?
Men took Ken in Chile. You be GBA and yen I begin on air day. Ya boano. Me catch or say, my fate, I'll say it. The fact say, and then make us say, media, Udisami and Nami Ginaya. I don't have confidence that he has even the emotional intelligence to lead MPP and my extension Ghana. No. It's a fact. And now Bas is out here. When I begin to fire what? Against your own family. If he demonstrated what I'm saying it here, by any year will play, you know. And so yes, Obi Pese 777 Obi MAGI support too. Say Kofo Bebe no onye Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, but as is on your campaign, And if you need to repair your own system, I repair your own system. But I am glad, say, is imagine, say, on 2 years, mommy, me need $50,000 in friends. And I also want to confirm, I've never had any conversation with Ken concerning Akufo-Addo ewo hitro.
Undi Nana Akufo-Addo
enter tender. For what? Say them na media film. Me campaign in Akufo-Addo be the president. I thought send Obi Beka so okay. Ebi Akufo-Addo yi fi aba ni muti na bu efu no. E na okoye Akufo-Addo a kire Ken. No, we say Akufo-Addo kro me president. Does it sound logical to you? Is it not counterintuitive to say me say Akufo-Addo e me president? At the same time Akufo-Addo me president no. We could did in ho atem a kire Ken. E wo hitro. Na hitro na ye a friend saying rally ground na. And then I make call the whole hitro. And on that say a tro. Name post a no cry a show Ken is soon in a buying. Ken cannot keep confidential exchanges as it should be.
Okay.
Yes. A tro. Now say opasa okasa no kurempa or no aka say good who any master. What is telling the whole Ghana is self-indicting. Granted say mama between me and you didn't come be. If any ben come what be that? Three four cancer where the ben come obi pian where the ben come. Obi a on to me en keep ben come. No fool say o me tom me domino or ye immature. Into sebe.
Abusofo honorable at Samuel Akyea and I no atwetwe nkomo honorable Mejawa Mwakuna waka say obi obebe including honorable Kenso to Fankandia over support.
Mental Ken. What you say and Ken person ye did 2 million I work Ghana shanisa onu ni obeye but me feel say late because send you make us actually and near be bebre wo ho a NDC for so train onbebo pa me nya ni say NDC be campaign more than because and near Ken aka no onbe play to the whole world
so be would you say near no mo betimi asesa Ghana for adwam o ntoma
of course na say to me ya amampani me Mama me person ma twe akọ obi because na me ohi obi ka ye me celebrate me bompa ye kwa baso onturu ma no ma me ma onye ye no Akufo-Addo kro onye ye no
bese o yera Muhammad ye no o ba ye obepa ne chew atwe asa o
eno ne easy ne enye se wa twe asan esu no onimu esu adidi atem ye fe ni president and make catch your play if any president.
Honorable Mejawa Mo